excited are you about competing in this year's Senior Open Championship, having been brought up in this part of the world?
Yeah, I lived here for many years, and you know, my school, I went to Strathallan School, which is down in Forgandenny there, just 5 miles away. So I know the area very well. We used to come up here as school kids and play the Wee course just behind us there with the Tenty Villages. So yeah, this is home from home. As soon as the Open was announced at St Andrews in 2022 here, the RNA usually keep us at a 2-hour, 3-hour radius from St Andrews. So where we're going to play, well, Gleneagles is perfect. And especially the King's course. I do prefer the King's course. The PJ course, yes, great, you know, the Ryder Cup, the Solheim Cup, okay, fine. But for us, I think this has got much more character, much more definition, and I think the players are all enjoying it thoroughly. And you'll see from tomorrow on when we start that really are enjoying themselves and walk off whatever we're scoring. You think, okay, this is special, especially for our American visitors and worldwide visitors coming over here for this Senior Open. I mean, it's sold itself the last few days with the weather that we've had. You know, fantastic.
James Braid has created a little gem here, hasn't he?
He has indeed. Yeah, very much so. I mean, okay, it was 100 odd years ago, but still, Braid's best. He called this course, and he was very proud of it. And the land was perfect. The rolling hills of Perthshire. Yeah, I mean, you see some of the greens. They might tend to go the wrong way, but it was just the natural contour of the land. He didn't really do very much, to be honest. It was here, but no, a good golf course it is.
Why do you feel it stood the test of time?
I think with the character of it, I think there's some bloody good golf shots to be hit. I tell you. I mean, the 11th hole, for instance, the par 3. The 10th hole across the top there with the wind coming in off the left is a very nasty hole, par 5, okay. And then you've got the saddle coming down the last hole. I mean, you know, that is superb. You can't build that nowadays. That saddle over the last coming down the last hole into the famous last green there in front of the clubhouse and the hotel in the distance. Yeah, it's got something, Gleneagles. Definitely has, yeah.
Memories going back a few years from the Bell Scottish Open.
Yes.
What's your thoughts on that?
It used to be a very, very well-supported event, the Bell Scottish Open. It was our second on the European Tour. It was second behind Wentworth as our most attended Open, especially when the Open itself was in England. This was the only chance to see the top European players. And in that day, I was competing in 92, 93, against Seve, against Langer, against Lyle, Woosnam, Elazabal, Rafferty's days, Sam Torrance, Ken Browns, all the greats of the European Tour, and they all turned up here. This has changed a little bit, and it's, you know, you don't get that in a regular European Tour event anymore, the DP World Tour event. So it's a shame in many ways, but this attracted everybody pre the Open, wherever the Open was. I think it's fantastic, and yeah, I mean, it has stood the test of time, and yeah, the winner here will be, yeah, well respected, but also to win at Gleneagles is special. Yeah, a thing I never did. I got close once, 1992. Pringle gave me a funny sweater, you know. They gave me a Saltar sweater to wear, and I thought, is this the right thing to do or not? And I thought, oh, bugger it, come on. So it was a bit of pressure on me. I went out and shot 65. It wasn't bad. Trouble is, Peter O'Malley shot 62, which was a hell of a score. And you might not find those type of scores here this week because of the bouncy nature of it. It's more difficult now. There's a couple of new tees, but that shows you what can be done here. And yeah, we look forward to it.
How much do you thrive on competing with the names you mentioned before there? Do you still have that hunger to beat these guys?
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, the hunger. Yeah. I wouldn't be here otherwise. I'd be on some beach. Fancy West Sands Beach. I do. St Andrews. A couple of dogs, a couple of Labradors, call them Chip and Putt, and walk on the West Sands Beach and say, this game of golf, you know? Get rid of this. I mean, I've done this a long time. And yes, I'd miss the competition more than I would anything else. The competition drives us. I think it's the same with Langer. He's out here. You wonder, you know, he's come a long way from his home in Florida to be here. But it's all about the challenge of the competition that drives us. Yes, the hotel's special. Don't get me wrong, and it's a lovely spot. But why we're here is to contend, not to compete. There's 144 people competing. but contending, meaning top 10, top 5, giving a chance on Saturday night to win. That's why we're here. And that's why a number of us are here. Ernie, Retief, Darren, I mean, Jimenez, the list goes on and on and on. We're all here to contend, not just to compete. If it was competing, I think a number of us wouldn't be here. Contending, yes.
Brilliant. Thanks, Colin.
Not at all. Thank you. Thank you very much.